Okay, I'm approaching. This is John Vega with TotalRestitution.com, and I'm approaching my home that's been burnt in this Paradise fire. I just went through a security clearance with the local police, and they had to look at my license and make sure that I was a resident here. So I'm ascending Pentz Rd, which is the road that I live on. I can still smell the smell of fire and smoke, even though it rained last night up here. So let's see what we're gonna see here. I have a couple more minutes. Hopefully you can be patient in this video. This is what it looks like for me driving home every time I come back this way. Anyway, it's been quite an adventure, you know. Never thought we would experience this devastation of our home in such a short amount of time with so little notice. Lost a lot of memories and things that I had in the home that I've had since childhood, some of them. And yeah, it's a devastating feeling. Anyhow, I wanted to say that naked we come into this world, and naked we go out. And Yahuwah giveth, Yahuwah taketh away, blessed be his holy name. So I'm just not really having any regrets, just feeling a little weird right now. You can see all the fire, all the burned areas. There used to be some houses standing around here, I think. They've just been reduced to rubble. Let me see what's up here. Okay, that little house survived over there. Another barn over here that survived. Looks like a barn right over there. Coming up to it. Oh, wow. Good job. Yeah, this house, even the fence is still standing. Wow, I remember looking at that fence thinking, man, that's going to be gone. But it survived. And that blue house over there, that's nice. They made it. They made it. That's exciting. Okay. So I know for a fact my house is reduced to rubble. I got a photograph of it. The difference between my house and these houses that are surviving is that my house had 120-foot tall pine trees all around it. And so did all my neighbors. So I want to say that if you want to, survive a forest fire, it's good to cut down the trees that are immediately around your home and get rid of them. Wow, that survived over there. Good job. Amazing. Oh, I'm so surprised. Over here, I saw a roof. Nope. guess I can go slower. And I don't have to be speeding through here. That house survived. That house survived. The ones that are reduced to ash, it's kind of hard to show you those as I'm driving because there's nothing left but rubble. This is so here's Lago Vista, and this is a more upscale neighborhood that's close to my house. All these homes made it so far right at the entryway. My friend B. McDowell, her home is right there, and she survived. And all these homes in the entryway, looks like they made it. I think there's one back here in the woods a little ways that didn't make it. It's kind of hidden. I looked on a map. Yeah, it's reduced to rubble. I see it. It's gone. Okay, that one's standing back in there. Wow, this is something else. That one made it. That big fancy one up there. That one made it. That's good. One of these a man that lives over here, he made it. That house made it. He went around and saved his neighbor's houses, and he went and put the little fires out that were starting in their gutters. Yeah, that was a good neighbor. He's a real hero. Let's see here. Ooh. I can't remember this man's name. I know he's a Seventh-day Adventist doctor. That's all I know. And his father was a preacher. And his house has been reduced to rubble. You can see his fireplace is still standing there, but his house is completely gone. Completely gone. His next door neighbor, same thing. House is completely gone. Nothing to look at, just the driveway. That's all that's left. Got the driveway. And over here, let me see what happened to Francisco. No, that house survived up there. Somehow, looks like it's spared. Francisco's house is surviving. The restaurant over here is down. His house survived. Very nice. Good. And I heard that my friend Lisa lost her home over here somewhere. Okay, so that house survived the fire. That house was in this house that I'm looking at right there. That house was in a fire a while back, and it got rebuilt. And it didn't get burned down, but their next door neighbor's house did get burned down. Look at that. Wow, all the way down. And this house over here, let's see. Wow, and this next door house got burned down too. Oh wow, that was a really nice one right there. I knew a doctor that used to own it. His name was Joseph. Gone. Gone. That was a pretty nice house right there. This one was really nice up here. This was a real nice home. Let me see. This one right here. This was an unbelievably nice home. Look at it. Wow. Cars are gone and everything. They had Porsche. So that's the price. Oh, another one. You know, that house was more simple home. Not so fancy. Wow, amazing. I'm glad that so many houses made it. I really am. Oh, this man's house is gone. Wow, he just finished building his. And that house was a massive house on that corner right there. That was a massive house. It's gone. There's nothing left. This man his home is gone. He just had that garage built, and his garage survived, but his home didn't. It's strange. That's his garage. They just finished building that like a month ago. Finished putting the finishing touches on the concrete. He just finished moving all his nice cars inside of it. And that's still standing. Good job. I don't know what happened to his house. Why it didn't make it, but yeah, that I can't believe it. I'm just looking at wilderness. walking every morning. This is where I was taking my walk. The day that the fire hit, I was taking my walk in this neighborhood. This is where I always go walking. Wow, that house was beautiful. Nice house. Wow, that house just got destroyed. Whoa. Nothing left. Just gone. It used to be a big house right behind those two cars. There's no house there anymore. And look at that. Oh, that house is gone. Look at that house. And that house is gone. That was a beautiful home too. Very beautiful home. Wow, that one's gone. The garage is standing. They just built that garage about 4 years ago. That garage back there. They just built that. For whatever reason, it stood, but the other house didn't stand. And you know what? This house had tile roof on it. This one that I'm pointing at right now, it had the tile roof. And the other one, the garage that they have back there, is a composite roof. Anyway, this one is my next door neighbor's father. And he's a doctor. And his home, obviously, is no longer standing there. Amazing, amazing. Okay, these people here, somehow, their cars look like they made it, but their trailer's burnt to nothing. I am just so shocked. Wow. Look at that. The truck is still standing there. The trailer's burnt. Somehow the truck is still composed. And not... doesn't even look like it's been through a fire, really. Strange. Now that house burnt down. And somehow or another that car survived the fire. Amazing. Look at a Mercedes back there. Amazing. I mean, the house was right next to the car. I don't see how that didn't catch on fire. But very, very bizarre. Yeah. Okay, so that's Lago Vista neighborhood. Next door to my neighborhood. Basically, it's my neighborhood, but I have to go one street over to get here. So now I'm going back to my house. Boy, we really need to keep our focus on heavenly things and reduce the rubble to nothing. Cars all melted. That guy was my friend. He was a nice guy. He is a nice guy, but wow, look at these houses. Just completely gone. Completely gone. That one's completely gone. Oh, that one's standing. Okay. Anyway, this is probably getting kind of boring for you guys. That's obviously not very boring to me. It's starting to rain now. That was a beautiful meadow. All wild nature. It's a wildlife reserve. They call it Rydell Wildlife Reserve. And coming up to the hero's home here again. This man stayed at his home. He refused to evacuate, and then he went and put out the fires on his neighbors' homes. So he's really a town hero in that respect. Now his friends don't have to rebuild their homes. His bravery. That's his home. I think his name's Scott. He's a nice man. I've talked to him a few times. On this side, kept them all safe. All of their own understanding stuff. That's amazing. Even that man's a fireman right there, and his house was catching on fire, and that man went up there and saved his house. He was all fighting fire. So, there you go. I guess these people don't have power yet. Oh, there goes the PG&E. People that caused the fire. I guess they're going to be in for a big lawsuit soon here. Okay, so now I'm just about a mile from my house. And still more, everything's just devastated. I mean, around here, everything's, look at all these houses, just burnt to the ground. Burnt to the ground. Burnt to the ground. Wow. Everything's just burnt to the ground. Burnt to the ground. I mean, this is getting kind of old and boring, I guess. But this is what I'm documenting for my own sake. Burnt to the ground. Everything over there is burnt to the ground. They're all houses over here. All these houses. Oh, that house made it. Amazing. Amazing. In the middle of the forest, it made it. Wow, burnt to the ground. Everything's burnt to the ground. Amazing. Yeah, there's some skeletons over there. The houses are burnt down. That's a roof somehow. Some kind of a steel roof is still protruding up in the air. All these trailers, this is all trailer park. All burnt to the ground. All burnt to the ground. Trucks. Amazing devastation here. A couple of knocked down trees now. Pine Ridge RV park. Burnt to the ground. And the church made it. The Evangelical Church. Evangelical Free Church made it. Yeah. They made it. And the Quail Trails RV park, my neighbors. These guys are all burnt out. Look at their cars and trucks just left behind. Devastation to the max. So this is my home right here. Okay, so here we go. I made it up to my home, and I turn in here, and that's what my place looks like. Big mess. Trees knocked down, burnt down. The garbage cans are still standing there intact. Okay, let me park my car for a minute here and get out of the car. So, give me a second here. Okay. All right, so this is my home here. And even our sign is damaged. We had a little sign here saying, back off, we got security cameras. The sign's even destroyed. All right, so that was our fireplace right there. It fell over in such a way that it's laying on the driveway. Oh no, that's not our fireplace. That's a side corner stonework. Okay. Wow. I'm just gonna walk around carefully. I don't want to get too deep into this mess. I don't want to go looking for anything. I'm not interested in anything. And that was a tree. Our tree right here. It looks like it caught on fire pretty well because that was all pine sap was on the ground right there, real thick. Because that tree had a lot of sap all over it. It was somewhat of a diseased tree. It still stood strong, but it had a disease. Anyway, this is my front porch and walkway. And this was a deck right here. The deck's all gone, obviously. Deck's gonna burn. And now it's raining real hard, when you know it, right when I got here. It's starting to rain kind of hard. But anyway, so that's the John Vega residence and Judy Vega residence, my mother's home, reduced to rubble. And that was my car right there, sitting there. A little Volvo I had. Our shed is gone. The bicycles we had, all the toys and stuff were destroyed. Trees got burnt down and fell over. Wow. Wow, this is something else to see. Oh, electrical lines are laying around. Better watch out for that. Yeah. There's our stove. That was our kitchen. Those are our stem walls. The back sidewalk, that's where our shed was. And that's our backyard for little children's bicycles, all reduced to nothing. That was a little horsey thing right there that you bounce on the horse, you know, it's on the springs. That's what that was. Our gutters, those are our gutters. And this house was made out of, had a stucco finish, so that's the stucco walls. And looks like that's our dishwasher right there. Amazing. Over there, that's that box over there, that's our heating air conditioning unit. And that's the trampoline my mom just bought recently and put it up for the children. I had spent a lot of time and effort making it level. That's my neighbor's house over there laying in rubble. And so yeah, a little bicycle basically tells a whole story. Little Schwinn roadster tricycle. And this was our beautiful cedar tree, and I think it's gone. I think it's dead. I don't think it's gonna survive this fire. I don't think it could handle that. This was the sandbox, the children's sandbox. This is the tool shed. That's my little my air compressor right there. It's gone. All my tools are burnt up. And yeah, I mean, even burnt the handle right off the shovel. Burnt the handles right off of the wheelbarrow. even the wheelbarrow has no wooden handles left on it yet anymore. We had a whole pile of wood right here. This was a giant pile of firewood for the this was a giant pile of firewood for the winter. That's what that was. A nice big pile of oak wood. That's all gone. There's my Volvo. This is my my trailer I had. Somebody donated it to me a long time ago. That's my filing cabinet. Everything in there's gone. It's all reduced to rubble. And wow, heat, fire really does get hot. It destroys everything. Lawn mowers and oh, what's that white boxes over there? Can't figure out what those are. Those are must have been from my neighbor's yard, because I don't recognize those white boxes. I think those are concrete boxes. I'm a little disoriented here. Yeah. No, those are mine. I didn't even know those were there. Okay. Hiding somewhere. Oh, that's the shed. Oh yeah, I know what those were. Those were where we used to store our kindling. I see. Yeah, so that was the shed. That was the kindling area. So there's another little bicycle, another little tricycle, totally turned into. It was a beautiful little red bike. Now it's just destroyed. And my little buddy Nathaniel Schwinn is over here. And it looks like it might have survived. That's amazing. It looks like it's in decent shape. His tires look a little melted maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and walk on this. This is just dirt. There's not a lot of ash here. It was clean dirt because we were getting ready to. Yeah, it's in good shape. It's in good shape. That is in good shape. Okay. All right. So I'm on my way out now. I saw what I needed to see. Oh, One last thing I was going to look at was our containers. Let's see what those look like. What happened to those things? Gotta watch out for these electrical cords. And trying not to get these ash all over me from this tree. It's a little bit dirty, climbing through these branches. And so we come over here. I don't know what this stuff is. Something they laid out here. Must be PG&E stuff. And doesn't fill up the water. So yeah, that's our containers. They look like they've been through hell. And I don't think that anything is left inside of them that works. It looks like they are totally condemned. I don't know if anything made it through it. Yeah, wow. Amazing. So these are this is a trailer home. And I just can't believe it. Oh wow. Now let me go down here to my other neighbor's house. I want to at least walk to the end of my road and see if any of my neighbors' houses survived. And let's see here. All right, well the cell towers are working good. That's one thing that's good. And these were our Italian cypress. Those all went up in flames. I don't know what that is right there. That was our lemon tree. I don't think it's ever gonna come back. I think that thing is gone. I mean, some of those lemons are kind of yellow on there still. But man, look at this forest here, see? This is what causes and invites lots of big fires. But the trees are burnt, contrary to some of the stuff that people are saying online, that the trees aren't burnt. They are burnt, they're just still standing. At the tops of the trees maybe still has a little green on them, but this was my neighbor's house. Look at that, a little basketball court, little basketball hoop. Yeah, Portiera. And there's another neighbor over here. This is a short street, it's not too long. This is Linda's place right here. This is her gate. She had an electric gate and a couple of dogs, and I remember seeing her daughter drive away right when I was getting ready to leave. So her house looks like it's gone too. I don't see any house back in there. I don't have any reason to go walking all the way back in there. And this is my friend Tom. He's a nice guy. He has been a good neighbor, and he's gone. His house is gone, and he had two houses actually. He had a little house in the backyard, little like mother-in-law's house, and he had a main house for himself, and took his motorhome out obviously and got away in his motorhome. So that's probably what he's living in right now, or his trailer, fifth wheel trailer or travel trailer. And yeah, it is raining right now. This is my other neighbors, the Vicinonis, are friendly as well. And hey,
hi,
how you doing?
okay, how about you?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
I'm just kind of doing a little survey. So yeah, there's the Vicinonis property, and and there's my friend Lori's car. Wow, surprised that she left her little Honda there. She's always has that car. So yeah, their house is level too, as you can see. There's some of the brickwork to the entryway, and Anyway. Getting a little bit too wet. Good to see you.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You got a place to live?
Yeah, I'm staying in a hotel.
Okay.
In Rancho Murrieta, which
Okay.
is southeast of Fresno,
Yeah,
of Sacramento.
Yeah, I know where it is.
They've just built a new hotel and I'm staying down there. It's pretty nice. What about you?
We got the motorhome out. We're staying in Orville right now, but we're back and forth here and there.
And the fifth wheel, is it a travel trailer or
Motorhome.
A motorhome?
Yeah.
Okay, I never remember seeing a motorhome.
That's what I had parked.
I thought you had a trailer. Anyway,
His motorhome.
so that's nice.
Yeah. So we're comfortable now.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do.
No, not much.
It's pretty devastating, but
It is, yeah.
I think most of my neighbors are insured, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And we are as well.
We had good insurance.
So, well, nice seeing you.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
You think you're coming back?
It's up to my mom. She's got to make her mind up.
Yeah. We don't know either.
So I don't want you to get rained on any more than you are. Yeah, I don't know if we're coming back or not. You know, got to look at the check.
That's what everybody's saying. I talked to George and he doesn't know yet either.
Yeah. My mom is just thinking about the kids. Like they have a community of friends and people that can help her because she's old and she needs help with them, and so she's thinking about them.
Yeah.
And so I still don't know. Anyway, but really good seeing you.
Yeah, I see you.
And we'll talk later. Maybe I'll see you again.
At least you got out safe. That's the
Yeah.
main thing.
Are either of you on Facebook?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Can I add you as a friend?
Sure.
All right. Let me do that real quick. Let's see here.
Tom Wallace, W-A-L-L-I-S.
Okay. Hold on.
You have service here?
Yeah,
I didn't even look.
I do, for some reason. Maybe because the trees are all down.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Okay.
So I won't make you stand here.
Okay.
But I got the name.
All right.
And I'll type in Tom Wallace Paradise, right?
Yeah.
It'll probably come up. You don't have the TomWallace.com anymore?
I do.
You do?
I do have that, but there's no link over to my.
But I could still text you. I could still send you an email
Yeah, you
and
can
say,
get-
hey,
you can get
what's
my-
your Facebook?
My email address.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We'll see you
All right.
later.
Take it
Blessings.
easy.
Okay. Bye-bye. Wow. Amazing. Strong man. And good neighbor. Great neighbor. Very kind. Very clean. Hardworking. Does everything himself. Does all his own construction and lawn, yard. Yeah. Anyway, I'm heading back up the hill. I'm getting soaked out here. It's raining pretty steady now. And it was dark when I left and from the smoke, and now it's dark when I'm returning because of the rain. But I know one thing is, my God loves me. Our God loves us. And bad things happen to good people. And I'm hopeful. I'm not crying. I don't even feel sorry. It's kind of strange. Some people feel sorry for you, but you kind of don't feel sorry for yourself. And Job said it the best. Naked, we come into this world. Naked, we go out. What we need to do is make sure we're seeking first God's kingdom and his righteousness, that all these things will be added unto us. We don't want to be seeking first. People that only seek this world when devastating things happen to them, like getting their home burned down, they don't know what to do. They turn to alcohol and drugs. But I just turn to prayer, and I thank God in all things. Give him praise at all times. That's what I was made for. So, oh, yeah. Well, back up the car. Thank you again for listening. Again, this is John Vega with TotalRestitution.com. Take a look at my website. Bless you and keep you. All right, so here's a little more video footage. This is John Vega with TotalRestitution.com, and I'm just showing a little bit more of the devastation here. It's like going through a war, you know. Look at all these can't believe all these big giant trees were chopped down. I mean, these trees were standing just the other day. And, you know, it took 100 years to grow. Now they're down. Look at that. That's all houses. In fact, oh, I'm going to go. I'm going to go in here. Go inside this motorhome park. Drive around and show you some of this devastation in here. Woo! Man, it is some serious devastation. Sorry about that it's so dark, but I can get to choose the weather. 22nd of November? Yeah. 22nd of November, what Americans know as Thanksgiving Day. And so there we go. Unusually that there's some cars standing there. I just don't understand how some of these cars are just still standing there. It's so strange. It's so strange. In the middle of this crazy fire, these cars look unsinged. They really do. They look good. Maybe it's just a figment of my imagination. Maybe they're not real. But they are real. Okay. Okay, now I'm going down Wilderness Way. Somebody's trailer was left behind. Their wheels are, yeah, it still looks like it's doing okay. Well, trailer park might be the place to live for a while we have our homes rebuilt. Now I'm gonna go back in here. See what happens back in here. There's a whole huge motorhome park inside here. Okay, so that one's gone. First two are gone. 1, 2, look at that guy, Mike. Yeah. These are really not like anybody can go walking around in their neighborhood. They're very private back in here. Only walk through here all the time. Wow, just devastation everywhere on the left hand and on the right. Just amazing. All right. Oh, and you know what I forgot? I forgot to give that kid a great controversy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and give that National Guardsman a great controversy. Now this guy's house, amazingly, his house stood. Amazing. Let's see here. Pretty smoke down. But all these back here are gone. Gone with fire. Down into the Feather River Gulch right there. That's where the fire started, back over in that direction. And it moved over here real fast. It was windy that day. PG&E started the fire. Their power line. It's going to be quite a cleanup here. Quite a cleanup job here. lost in here because it looks so different than it used to look. Look at that. Wow. I'm getting oriented again. I got disoriented there for a little bit. Alright, so lots of devastated real estate here. And I'm going to go back and give that young gentleman, now this neighborhood, that guy's house survived, man. He really worked hard keeping his house clean. Look at his house, it looks pristine. Very nice. Bravo, man. His house is totally perfect. Look at that, it's amazing. In the middle of this devastation, look at his house. Man, is that a blessing? Look at everything else is level. Everything else is level. Just that one house standing out. Wow. 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 Look at that. I used to walk this every single day. Almost every day I'd come over here and walk past. That was just put up the other day. That little carport was just erected within the last 2 months. Wow. Wow. Oh. This is unbelievable. Wow, my friend Noble's house, gone. Wow. Oh. Wow. Something else. What was that? That looked like a... Let me go see what that was. It was some kind of... I think it was a gas meter. It was all melted. Oh, wow. Let's look at that real quick. Look at that. Cast iron, I guess. Or aluminum. Aluminum, I guess. Cast aluminum. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's what happens to the gas meters. Well, PG&E definitely has their work cut out for them around here. They got a secure job. If you believe in working for unions, which I don't believe in working for unions, I believe unions are being used by the dark powers of Satan to gather people in bundles to be burned in the last days. But if you believe in working for unions and you want to work for PG&E, I think they pay real good and have lots of benefits. But that's your trade-off. Wow, that little trailer made it over there. Amazing how that little trailer made it. That's a nice little trailer. Alright. So we go on this side. There are a bunch of houses back in there. Look at all those vehicles. That guy just had a big old wrecking yard back there. I knew he had a lot of cars, but I didn't know how many because they're all hidden by the trees. Now I get to see. Devastation on the left hand and on the right. Boy, there was no stopping this fire. Nothing got in its way. They had just built some new buildings about 2 years ago. Really nice, clean storage unit. It's all gone now. Completely gone. going back over here. I'm going to give this gentleman a great controversy. Hopefully he will receive it. Let's see if he receives it. Hey, I wanted to give you something.
Huh?
Can you accept the gift from me?
What was that?
Can I give you a gift?
Of course.
Okay, hold on. I passed this book out all over the world. I'd like to give you one. Let me get one out here. It's called American Prophecy. Can you give one to your friend too?
Sure.
Okay, let me get one.
Of course.
Oh. All right. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, put it up right there. Oh, take your hand off of the. There you go, American Prophecy. And what's your name?
Nick.
Hey Nick. All right. Thank you for doing such a great job
Of course.
for our community, keeping things safe.
Glad to help.
Okay. God bless you, man.
You too.
See you next time. Bye bye. All right. Okay, well that's the end of my little burned out tour. Thank you for listening. And again, my name is John Vega, and my website is totalrestitution.com. Totalrestitution.com. Check it out.